Bismillah wa salatu wa salamu ala Rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is from the book Ihya Ulumuddin by Imam Ghazali, volume number 1, page number 440. And he's discussing here why some people or some Muslims don't find the Qur'an to be attractive in its meaning, or the meanings are something that don't relate to them so much, or they kind of can't connect up with the Qur'an in terms of its meaning and what it's saying to them. Now, subhanallah, why is that? Why is it that you can quote the Qur'an to some people and they won't really receive the Qur'an the same way as other believers who will listen to an ayah and they say, whoa, and it affects you. The Qur'an affects you. But what is the reason why the Qur'an does not affect certain people? So he says here, one of the big reasons is that the one who is not being affected by the Qur'an or its meaning is because they are committing sins, and they're probably committing major sins, or they're probably involved in the passions of this world, the desires of this world, and they completely become like a slave or a follower of this world. And this becomes a really great reason why there is darkness that prevails over the heart, and it causes the heart to become rusty. He then says the example of this is like a mirror that has got rust or some dirt. Let's just say the mirror has got some dirt on top of it. So what happens is, no matter how beautiful the image is in front of the mirror, it's unable to reflect the beauty of that image. And Imam Ghazali says that this is the biggest reason why you will find that the heart has been veiled, and many people are veiled because of this reason. And every time there are desires and passions and egotistic things that a person wants to fulfill, and they start to pile up and pile up and pile up, the more they pile up, the more your shahwat or your passions and desires and whims pile up, meaning sinful ones, the more the meanings of the Qur'an are put into more deeper veils and more stronger veils, where you can't really reach to them with your heart. And every time your heart becomes something which holds off or moves the burdens of this dunya off it, so your heart, it becomes light from the burdens of this dunya, the burdens of this world, the majestic meanings of the Qur'an become something which your heart is close to. So the heart is like the mirror. Imagine the mirror now. The mirror that Imam Ghazali has talked about is your heart. Okay? Shahwat, your desires and your passions, your whims, are like the dirt that are on the mirror. So on your mirror, on your heart, you've got this layer of dirt, which are your whims and desires of sinful nature. And وَمَعَانِ الْقُرْآنِ, and the Qur'an is that beautiful person or that beautiful image that is in front of the mirror. There's nothing wrong with the beautiful Qur'an. The Qur'an is beautiful as ever, but its beauty is not able to be reflected on the mirror, which is your heart, because of your sinful nature and your inclination towards the dunya. Subhanallah al-Azim. So why do certain Muslims find the Qur'an more meaningful? Why do they cry when they hear the Qur'an more easily than others? Why can they just sit there and they are drawn so much in the Qur'an even when they listen to it? And why is it that it affects them so much? It's because they have less sins, or they don't have those sinful natures, or they're not inclined towards the dunya. They've made their hearts something that has shed off the burdens of this dunya. And Imam Ghazali says that if you want to do some exercise and to get your heart right, then you have to get rid of your whims, your desires that take you towards sin. Get rid of those. Get rid of your sinful nature, and you will find that you have cleansed the mirror, and you're able to reflect, and you're able to get the full benefit of the Qur'an. Subhanallah al-Azim. May Allah give us tawfiq and ability to take benefit from this. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.